I think Thug Life didn't really get the promotion that it deserved or should have gotten because Pac was dealing with some controversial things. Because Pac, if you were living during that time, you will remember, man, it seemed like Pac was always in the news about something.
This is hip hop album debate. Let's get the conversation going. Ain't no time to waste. Yeah, the podcast that I know you've been wanting. They talking real hip hop. Got everybody talking. Let's go. Yeah, keep it 100 and stay true. Hosted by my homie Q. Tune in and come through. Yeah, this be the spot, the number one place all day. This is hip hop album debate. Let's go. Hey, yeah.
Welcome to Hip Hop Album Debate, the podcast. This is Q, and this is episode 67. And this debate topic is, which was the better album between Thug Life Volume 1 or Conspiracy, right? The former is by Tupac's group, Thug Life, and the latter is by Junior Mafia, which would be Big's group. All right. So before we get into this, though, you guys be sure to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, hit the bell, do all that fun stuff. All right. So let's get into this, man. So we got two albums. Probably don't get talked about as much as, other albums by Tupac and Biggie, you know what I'm saying? For the people that was living during that time, you would remember these albums. Anybody that's a late bloomer to Tupac or Biggie in terms of being a fan, like, anybody that was born in the mid 90s or early 2000s, I guess you would know. You would know these albums if you were a diehard, but a lot of these albums get swept under the rug, like these albums, because of course you got Me Against the World, Machiavelli, and you got Ready to Die and Life After Death, but you got these two albums that was, that was significant, during the time, and the people that were around. If you were, an 80s baby, such as myself, or a 70s baby, you remember these albums, and you would remember, jamming to them, or you remember the songs even if you didn't like them, right? But so yeah, we'll start with Thug Life. Again, that was Tupac's group. You had Tupac, Big Sight, the Rated R, Stretch, Mo-Preem. Fun fact, I didn't know till later on that Mo-Preem was the rapper that rapped on Tony, 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 It Feels Good. Yeah, if you guys remember that song, It Worked Out and then they worked it in. Tony, Tony, Tony has done it again. Yeah, that was Mo-Preem. One of the tightest bars, I thought, and still think, because it was straight to the point. It wasn't even half of 16, and it was I just thought it was dope. But anyways, so you got the Thug Life album, right? What was on this album? Bury Me a G, Pour Out a Little Liquor, How Long Will They Mourn Me, with Nate Dogg killing the hooks. R.I.P. to Nate Dogg. Warren G, super solid production on that particular song. What else on that album? Cradle to the Grave, right? So that came out in November 94. And then the Conspiracy album came out about 6 months later, because it came out in 95, the summer of 95, I think. Junior Mafia, you got, of course, Biggie, Lil' Kim, Lil' C's. And I thought this was a good, I thought this album was a nice alley hoop to Lil' Kim and Lil' C's. But for C's, you always heard Biggie shouting them out, right? Throw the keys to Lil' C's, pull the truck up front and roll up the next blunt. But I didn't know who C's was. I just know Biggie was always shouting them out. You know what I'm saying? And so when we were able to put a face and a voice to the name, I thought that was a good look, man. That was a nice alley hoop. And even with Kim, this album essentially would be the launching pad for her because her album came out about a year later. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good alley hoop for both of them. But this album had what? Players Anthem, I Need You Tonight, Get Money. Let's circle back to Players Anthem. Man, they played this song religiously in the summer of '95. I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember it like when I got my driver's license when I was 16. They played this song religiously, man. If you didn't like it, they was gonna make your ass like it. Which was cool because the song was dope. I mean, as soon as you hear that doom, 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 doom. Players grab your man when it hit, and they always played the intro. Like they didn't just smooth it in, or they didn't fade it in when you know when the chorus hit. Players grab your. Nah, it was you gonna hear that doom, doom, and it was cool. It was dope. But if you didn't like it, again, they was gonna make your ass like it. You know what I'm saying? But you got two albums, man, that I heard the first one on cassette. My cousin had the Thug Life album on cassette. I think the Conspiracy album, somebody had it on CD. So were able to listen to it then. We were able to listen to it then. I think Thug Life didn't really get the promotion that it deserved or should have gotten because Pac was dealing with some controversial things. Because Pac, if you were living during that time, you will remember, man, it seemed like Pac was always in the news about something, you know, whether it was the rape case or him, shooting the two, cops in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? It was just always something. And so I think by the time it was time to release this album, it didn't get the promotion that it should have gotten. But Conspiracy, on the other hand, did. So it was a bigger album, not really so much a better per se, but it was just bigger because of the promotion. Between the two, I enjoy listening to both. It's a pleasure to go back and listen to both. They don't really sound dated or anything. So I don't have to force myself to listen to it. Like I really get a pleasure out of going back and listening to these two albums. But if I had to choose, I got to go with Conspiracy. I liked it. I liked it a little bit better than Thug Life. Let's see what you guys had to say. And my man Vinny Hall on Facebook writes, Thug Life by light years. Okay, that's the only comment we had. We didn't have any other comments on social media nor on SpeakPipe. No voice comments. All right, so we're going to go to the polls. We're going to see what the people had to say via poll results. All right. 50% said Thug Life, Volume 1. And 50% said or voted Conspiracy. Hey, there you have it. I cannot make this up, man. Hung jury. So you guys let me know. Do y'all agree? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with my man Vinny Hall? Do you agree with the polls? Hey, both albums were equivalent, right? So y'all let me know, man. It is an ongoing convo. All right? So y'all let your boy know something. I'm Q. I'm over. I'm out. I'm gone. Peace.
Hey, yeah.